So do you guys remember that time at the end of Dead Man Walking when Franklin suggested that him and Michael just kill Trevor as soon as Michael mentioned him? Well, now that you hopefully do, have you ever wondered why they never went through with this shit? If not, great, because today we'll talk about it. So the first reason that they, or Michael rather, decided against this is because he knows how capable and dangerous Trevor is. He is well aware that there's probably at least a 50-50 chance of Trevor killing him first if they go after him, especially at this point when I feel like Trevor didn't really trust Michael, so I don't think Michael would have just been able to pull the old, hey man, you want to hang out somewhere in the middle of fucking nowhere? Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. Even further proof that this wouldn't have been an easy task is ending A. Like, it took both Michael and Franklin to actually be able to take him down, and I also feel like at this point Trevor just kind of gave up. He was again betrayed, not just by Michael but by Franklin too, whom he didn't expect it from, so he just didn't care anymore. He was over it and just accepted defeat, and it took both Franklin chasing him and then him running into a dead end and then Michael just ramming his truck into a gas tank while coming from the other side in order for him to finally give up. Ultimately, my point is that Michael was, like he himself implies in the scene, scared to even attempt this because he knew it wasn't gonna be a easy task, and he knew that if he fails, he's dead. But of course, Franklin didn't know that because he hadn't met the guy yet. However, there is another reason. But before we get to that other reason, I want to ask you real quick to subscribe to the YouTube channel and leave a like on this video. We're trying to get to 3K subs before GTA 6, so let's go ahead and try to make that happen. There's also the matter of Michael not wanting to kill Trevor or not seeing it as a necessity. So just before this, Trevor walked into Michael's house, and while he was disappointed and somewhat angry and weird, which to be fair is nothing unusual for him, he didn't really barge in there with a bunch of weapons and go for a rampage. I mean, he could have come in there with who knows what, killed everyone including Michael, but he didn't do that. In fact, he didn't do anything. While Michael was like, oh shit, it did seem that at the end of that mission, that being Fame or Shame, they were at least somewhat friendlier towards each other because, you know, they got reacquainted with themselves. Like, they clearly have some banter between them, they're fucking with each other and whatnot. So I don't think that they're hostile towards each other at this point. That is until Trevor finds out about Brad. Speaking of which, going back to the whole thing where Michael probably didn't want to kill Trevor, if you look at the scene in Bury the Hatchet right at Brad's grave when the two are pointing their guns at each other, like, Michael clearly doesn't want to kill Trevor. I mean, Trevor is the first one to pull the trigger, but Michael doesn't do it until, well, Trevor tries to shoot him first. And for those of you wondering, yeah, Trevor did try to shoot him first, it's just that his gun was empty. Now, was this on purpose? Was it not? I can't confirm or deny. So in summary, why didn't they kill Trevor right away? 1, it's a difficult and dangerous task. 2, Michael didn't feel like it was even necessary at this point at least. And 3, despite what anyone says, they are best friends. And so I feel like the third reason is simply that Michael didn't want to kill Trevor. We know that Michael doesn't kill people without a reason, so therefore, why would he kill a friend of his who just came back into his life, especially after he himself figured that he wasn't an immediate threat to him or his family at this point? Now, of course, this would have been a completely different story if Trevor just walked into his house, threatened his family, or threatened him directly. Then we probably would have been talking about a different direction here in this video. But since that didn't happen, I want to thank you for watching this video, and I want you guys to leave your thoughts and opinions on this topic in the comments down below. Until the next video stream, bye bye.